10 billion. That's how many emojis are shared daily the world over, which is not surprising. Ever since phone calls received a death sentence from Gen Z, texting is everywhere, and by proxy, so are emojis. They punctuate our texts and emails. They make bland texts exciting. They veil subtle expressions, and sarcastic introverts everywhere are thankful for it. But emojis are like the rogue protagonist in our texting life. They're equal parts helpful and chaotic. 92% of internet users share emojis daily, but how many of them actually understand the emojis? How many are using them right? Today is World Emoji Day, an annual opportunity to reflect on these questions. Fun fact, it is a completely made-up day. Much like the meaning of many emojis, completely made up. Let me tell you why. The first emoji was created in Japan in the late 1990s. It was primitive internet speak. We have come a long way since. Now there are climate change appropriate melting faces, multiple kinds of dogs, and this creepy moon. We don't mean to emoji dump on you, as the Gen Z would say, but there are about 4,000 emojis, and yet they are vague and open to interpretation. Last year, a Canadian farmer received a contract via text. He sent a thumbs-up emoji in response. The farmer says he was only acknowledging the message, but the sender thought that he'd accepted the contract. One thing led to another, and the farmer was dragged to court. He was hit with a $61,000 fine. You know what the world needs right now? An emoji-style guide. Because navigating emojis is like playing a high-intensity, multi-level game. First, you have to overcome generational differences. Do you use this emoji? If yes, you may well be wearing skinny jeans, side parting your hair, and telling people which Hogwarts house you're in, because there is a good chance that you're a millennial. Gen Z has long boycotted this emoji. Instead, they use this, a skull, which is the visual version of the slang, "I am dead." This somehow signifies something very funny. But if you're a millennial, your fight is not just with Gen Z, but also with boomers, meaning people in their 60s and 70s. Look at this emoji, a bland smile on a yellow background. For most boomers, this is just a friendly smile. For most millennials, it is a tool of passive aggression. They use it to congratulate someone at work who just presented the world's most boring PowerPoint. And as for Gen Z, well, let's not even get there. The emoji may as well wield a knife because it looks psychotic. And the game is not over yet. On level 2, you battle cultural and geographical differences. For instance, thumbs up is a sign of approval in the West and most Asian countries. But in Greece and West Asia, it is considered offensive. Similarly, the angel emoji may denote innocence. But in China, it's a sign of death. That's one cute and happy Satan. The third level is gender, and this is a war zone. Female internet users have monkey emoji trauma, while male users think that women use too many emojis, which is not technically wrong. Studies say that women do use more emojis than men. But take from that what you will, because one study proves that people who use more emojis are more empathetic. So emojis may be pervasive, but in essence, they're not universal. They're merely a linguistic tool. They complement our language. You'll have to try and keep up with them and evolve as they do, or you can just let it be and accept your fate. Kind of like David Cameron in 2012. Back then, he was the UK Prime Minister, and he ended his official text messages with LOL, which means laugh out loud. Only he thought it meant lots of love. So you can use the laughing, crying emoji, but that's also the club you'll be joining.
Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
We go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment.
So thank you for making Firstpost 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished.
As the world warms, nature's sentinels will rise. As a billion hands will dig deep to write a new future for our planet.